What's up, beasties? It's me, it's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of A Beast Tale, where I recap my weekly adventures as a booktuber and tell you about my reading, writing, channel stuff, and also update you on my life with a little slice of life, vloggy style stuff. So without further ado, let's get to it. Good morning, beasties. It is Monday morning, time for a new week. I just dropped the kids off at school, getting ready to check the mail, and just wanted to check in and say hello, good morning. It's a new week. It's a big, bright, beautiful world. I'm excited for a new week. We got a lot of fun, awesome things coming up this week. I said this week like a million times. I do have a lot of live streams this week, as usual. I think I have one Monday through Friday. So, anyway, I'm going to get my mail, get home, and get rolling. And I'll check in with you later. Right now on this morning, I've been listening to More Than a Vampire from J.R. Carell, an awesome dude that I talk to a lot, who I've been on his channel to talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Check out his YouTube channel. He's awesome. But these books, man, I love the covers. I've got the first one physically, and he offered me the audiobooks. So I'm like, heck yeah. So I'm listening to it. Fun, urban fantasy, vampires, werewolves, other monsters. Pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying it. But anyway, I'll check in with you later. Hey, beasties. Just letting the dogs out. Got all the things done I wanted to get done in the house. Got my question of the day out. Got my hype posts out for my live chat that's going to be in about an hour with Zach Shoppin, who I'm excited to talk to. He's an OBGYN doctor, works with a lot of midwives, and delivers babies, is passionate about women's health, and I think my pest person, I don't know, they're not here for me, and he is coming on the channel. It's going to be awesome to talk to him. He works at a hospital my wife used to work at, and one of our friends that is a nurse there let us know about his book and to see if he'd want to come on my channel. So like, that's pretty cool that I'm getting to be that guy and with people. I know. So I'm excited to talk to him. He's a really nice guy. But anyway, got all the promotional stuff out for that. I'm just gonna do a little writing, reading, get ready for that. Some editing on my Beast Tale episode for this previous week. And yeah. So I'm listening to More Than a Vampire by J.R. Carell, and man, let me tell you, it's so good. I called it urban fantasy earlier this morning, but it's not really, because it's set in like the 1600s. But it's just, it makes me think of urban fantasy, because just like I talked about with My Boss is the Devil, it's got that blue sky feel, like a lot of humor, a lot of heart, but then like fun action, fun little romance stuff, like just that blue sky fun thing. Like it can get heavy if it needs to, but it's fun, light, and addictive, and I just love it, man. JR's nailing it. So I'm having a blast with it. I'm almost done with it. It's a quick read, and even quicker because I've been slowly increasing my audiobook speed to see if I can handle it, and I got all the way up to 2.0. And I am digging it, so we'll see. I don't think I will go any higher than that, but anyway, I should finish it up today, and then we'll see what's next. But anyway, I had to tell you about that. Hey, beasties. You like my rain jacket? Don't I look so freaking cool? It's pouring rain. And car just drove by and looked at me like I'm psychotic, which I probably am. But I'm grilling some burgers because that's what my kids wanted. And I love my kids, you know. I mean, I do have a trophy that says Super Dad. You know. So grilling some burgers in the rain, hanging out. Just wanted to update you. Haven't been able to do anything. Oh, I did actually make a short and I edited it and put it out for a fantasy book ball league update. So that was fun. I'm doing good. 2-1 so far. Getting ready to beat Chance Dillon, hopefully, and go to 3-1 after the Monday night game. Put that out. But I didn't get to read or anything. Had to help my kids with their homework, get them a snack, get them settled in. Then my wife got home, hung out with her, chatted with her, got her tucked in for a little resty nappy while I made dinner. And that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I should have brought my earbud out and listened to a little more of More Than a Vampire. I'm not sure I'm rocking, sorry. I gotta get better about that. Anyway, I'm gonna grill up some burgers. I might show you how they look. And then later I'll do some reading. I'll check in with you again. Ooh, you know I like to sing. The song just popped in my head. It's rainy. And check this out. It's dreary, right? Gloomy. So that makes me think of, let's see if any of you thought of it. Hanging around, and it's Monday. Nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Except for when I'm hanging out with my beasties. Oh yeah. There they are. So these are like bacon and cheddar on the inside burgers. I think they're gonna be good. I'm a little worried the kids won't like them, so I didn't say anything. Just gonna put cheese on top like normal and see if they don't notice. And I know what you're thinking. My kids love cheese, they love bacon, they love burgers. So it should be fine, right? You put them all together, it should be magical. But no, kids don't like that. Like, I make tater tot casserole. My older kids love it. My younger kids, it's like they love French fries and tater tots. They love burgers. They love cheese. Put all three together in a casserole, it's the most disgusting thing ever. You'd think I was feeding them sushi or raw fish, which I like, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. What's up, beasties? So, just hanging out, editing some videos, doing some writing. I just finished More Than a Vampire by J.R. Correll, book 1, and that did not end how I thought. It got a little more darker and a little sadder than I thought it was gonna at the end. So I'm really ready to just dive into the next book. Still was very humorous, loved the characters, had that hopeful, light, funny thing all the way through. The humor was great, but then at the end it got a little twisted and dark. I don't know what's gonna happen next, and I'm hoping that when he pulled the rug out from under me and punched me in the balls, that it was just a pretend punch. We'll see. But anyway, that's really good. I highly recommend that series. I'm excited to dive into the next book. And then just editing here. Yeah, that's right. I still use Canva. That's right. I like it. I don't care what anyone says. Someday I'll try something else. But you know what? Canva works good. So just editing my weekly vlog. It's going to come out again on Tuesday. It just is what it is. Guys, what do you do? I had a Beast Friends Forever today at noon, and it was up all day. It would have just... My views already are not great. I can't be fighting with them. And, you know, it just is what it is. Don't want to rush things. So that'll come out tomorrow. And then hopefully I can get on a Sunday or Monday schedule eventually. But, you know, we're not going to stress. Getting content out every day, and that's all that matters. But also I was doing quite a bit of writing here. There's making some good headway here. A couple chapters in to this work of art. Can't wait to share with you. That's my first focus, is the novella, The Cozy Grimdark. Once, you know, I get a draft done and I'm editing and working on all that, and it's coming together, then I'll reveal the title and the cover and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be awesome. And then I'm plugging away at my fantasy book and my smaller fantasy books. I've got this novella, then I have like a little series of smaller books. It might end up being bigger books. We'll see. I don't know. For now I've got 3 cool ideas, and I got a lot of little fun ideas I'm gonna throw into Substack or Wattpad. I don't know. There's a lot of things. Patreon. There's a lot of things I'm gonna do with some free stuff to get out there and then eventually publish. But you guys are all gonna be front and center and get to see it, be along for the ride. So look forward to that. I'm gonna start rolling that out here real quick. It's just, man, it's like, how did I get anything done when I was working full time? Because I feel like I'm just always busy still. But I'm loving it, guys. It's so awesome. So I'm loving these updates. I'm gonna hit the hay here in a minute, try to do a little bit more, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's going to be Tuesday morning, new day, and I got my haircut scheduled. I think I've let it grow out long enough. It's time to trim up this bad haircut that I got and have it be more like what I want. So tomorrow morning's chicken, I'll look just as goofy as I do now, but in the afternoon, you'll be like, ooh, looking sharp. Night, beasties. See you in the morning. What's up, beastie? It is Tuesday morning. Got the kids up, off to school, took care of the dogs, and then I had to go run a couple quick errands. Had to drop something off at the post office for my son. He sells clothes and shoes and stuff on Depop, kind of like I do on Pango Books, but he does it with clothes and shoes because he's a fashionista, and he takes good care of his clothes, so he makes some little side hustle money for himself. So I had to drop that off for him to the post office. And then, yeah, now I'm home, and first I'm excited. I got some things in, as you can see here. I cannot wait for the next Triple B's book mail, book haul video I do. These are awesome. They're from Vault Comics, so I think I know what it is. I think it's some review copies of some awesome new books, and a graphic novel, which is so cool because it's based on a book I wanted to read. Can't wait to do a video and show you guys. Plus, my next book haul video is going to be a blast. I have an awesome idea. I'm going to start doing a different fun idea for everyone, and the next one's going to be freaking sweet. Can't wait to see how it comes out. But anyway, today's kind of... Yesterday I had a live during the day, which was cool, but then, you know, that took up most of the morning. I want to finish getting my Beast Tale last week's, finish editing it and getting it out today because it's Tuesday and I don't want to go far into the week. I want those to be Sunday or Monday, and it's already going to be Tuesday again. So I want to get that out and scheduled so that it's good to go because I'm going to get my hair cut. I'll bring you with me. I cannot wait. But I'm going to get to work because I want to get that video edited and done, and then get my question of the day stuff out, and then get ready to go get my hair cut. And I'm also going to go pick up a book. I'm getting Alchemized by Sin Yu. It's a big popular book right now, so I'm going to grab it. And then I'm planning to do a little vloggy thing on it this month and read it. So it's going to be a fun day, and you get to be along for the ride, beasties. So let's rock and roll. What's up, beasties? Sorry to talk to you on my way to the haircut place, but of course I was editing and doing stuff and lost track of time and was like, oh, I gotta go. And I had zero time to spare, but I like this place. Sweet fade. He did an awesome job. I gotta let the top grow out, so he just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Let that grow for a while, but the fade looks good. Then he like trimmed up my beard line and my beard and my mustache line, my eyebrows. He blended it in nice to my sideburns, gave me that line and this all around here, and this, like nobody ever does that. Cleaned up my ears, my nose, like pretty awesome. I'm looking freaking like $1,000,000, beasties. I'm gonna look so good in the next video I do. I look good. I'm gonna go to him like every week. He did an awesome job. I just feel so much better. I feel like I look so much younger. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Sin Yu's Alchemized. There's a Target by here and a Books A Million. I wanted to do Books A Million, but that's a little dangerous for me. I do have a gift card for $50, like a Visa gift card, but Books A Million is so expensive. I feel like I'd spend too much. I might still go there, but probably not. Target will do. I gotta get some cheer wine too. It's Cherry Thunder Up Zero, my two favorite sodas. Saying soda now, I'm getting used to North Carolina lingo. But I've been out of cheer wine for days. I'm fiending, getting the tweaks and the shakes, so gotta get some of that. And Target usually has a pretty good book selection. Alchemize is kind of a book talkie thing, so I'm sure I'll be able to find it, but if not, I'll have to go to Books A Million. But we'll see, maybe I'll find something else, but I'll take you with me and show you the book section in there. So let's go inside. beasties. What a freaking haul. This Target had like a little bookshop, as you could see. It was set up so nice, and they had these popular books and stuff, and they would have the standard one, and then next I'd be like, oh, they must not have like the sprayed edges special edition one. Next to it, they had the special edition one. Let me just show you what I ended up getting all, okay? So you already knew I was going for Alchemized, and they had the beautiful hardcover edition. I love this cover. It just looks sick, and it's so hefty. You can just tell it's quality, high made, really nice paper, and it's got a cool naked hardcover. It doesn't have sprayed edges, but it's got this sweet alternate jacket there. Really excited to have that. And then I grabbed Catabasis. I wanted to read that. They had a beautiful special edition, kind of the one you can find in stores with the cool sprayed edges. Check this out. Oh, somebody already took the sticker off. Didn't do a good job. It's got cool sprayed edges, really cool naked hardcover. Like, that's friggin' awesome. So I was really excited to get that. Then I've got the broken binding editions of Priority of the Orange Tree, that duology. And I didn't even know there was a prequel novella short book with a beautiful cover. Then I got a couple of little cozy ones that I've been excited about. I've been wanting to get the Baby Dragon Bakery for a while, and they finally had it in. It's just a cool little cute cover, but it's like a rom-com set in a fantasy world. Like, come on now. It's like girl and guy are best friends. The guy runs a little bakery. She finally confesses her feelings, and he's like, and there's like baby dragons and a bakery and a fantasy little world. Like, come on. I want to actually write a little cozy rom-com stuff in a fantasy world. They beat me to it, so I'm excited to check that one out. And finally, Geneva Rose. This is Dating at the End of the World. Sounds pretty cool. It's like post-apocalyptic little romance. Zombie apocalypse happens. This girl comes back home, and yeah, to be with her dad and survivors, because her dad was like a prepper, and she thought he was crazy, wanted to get away from him. She comes back now because she knows he'll help her survive. And there's some guy that she grew up with there that's kind of a tool, and of course, you know. But it sounds like a lot of fun. So, and I like Geneva Rose. She wrote, gosh, what was the book? I have it at home. It's like, it comes in a cool little box that's like a VHS tape, and it's some kids, their parents die, and they're going through their stuff, and they find a tape of their parents like talking about a murder and getting rid of a body, and they're like, what the heck? So that was a really cool story book. My wife loved it too. But anyway, so what a haul. Pretty cool. But we got to go home. I got some editing to do. Got to get that video out today. Want to write, read, all the things. Plus the Tigers are getting ready to play the Guardians in the first game of the playoffs. So I got to go home for that. So I'll see you at home. Had a good afternoon. Got a little reading done. Listening to book 2 of J.R. Carell's More Than a Human. Listening to, what's it called? Shoot. More Than a God. And it's really good. It's still got like that fun vibes, but there's like a little darkness hanging over it after the events at the end of book 1. So I'm waiting to see, our guy who was so just happy-go-lucky. He's got a darkness in him, and he's going down a dark path. But it's still fun, and the story's still awesome, and I'm digging it. So just been listening to that all day. Before I go to bed, I'm going to read a little bit of The War of the Hounds from David Hopkins, because I'm going to have him on Beast Friends Forever tomorrow. So I want to read his prequel novella, and then I also have his beautiful book. I think I showed you already, but I'll show you again. The Dryad's Crown. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to read that until I fall asleep. And then tomorrow's a new day. The wife is off the next couple days, so we'll probably go some adventuring, which will cut into my time a little bit, but it's going to be fine. It'll be fun. And I'll keep you guys posted on things. Yeah. This week is going a lot like last week. I got a lot of live streams and shorts and content I'm making for people, and reading a little bit, writing a little bit, but not nearly as much as I want. So we'll get there, guys. We're going to get there. It's going to happen. I know it. got to figure things out, right? Had an awesome live chat tonight with Bob from SFF Insiders. Blue Smoke, Books and Cooks, Blue Smoke Bob, whatever you want to call him, he's awesome. We had a blast, and it's just always fun to talk to someone and give somebody a spotlight that deserves it. He's not an indie author, but he's a reviewer, a blogger, and he makes awesome, if you've seen the cover reveals that take like the cover and then the artwork and the characters on it move around and it's like a whole cinematic thing, he's the one that makes those, and he's freaking BA. And it was so fun to talk to him. We're planning some more collabs in the future because he loves cooking, and we have some fun ideas with that. So look forward to that down the road. But yeah, I'm going to do a little writing, a little reading. Oh, I got my Beast Tale done, my first vlog. This is what I'm recording now, the second one, so you'll have already seen it. But I got to start getting some footage of me like sitting and reading when I read instead of just always check-ins, you know, and more life stuff, mix it up more. So I'm going to work on that going forward. But anyway, I finally finished that. I finished it today, but I didn't want to put it out again too late. Although things get views over time. Some things just die though. So I don't know. I don't like to release late. It's better in the morning because then you have all day to build a little bit of views. Where if you put it at 7, 8 at night, and then all of a sudden it needs to be 10 or 11 and it just dies, and then it might not pick back up. But then you put them out in the morning, like Beast Tea Weekly last week, and it never does anything. But I also had a live at the same exact time, and I think that probably had something to do with it. So I gotta learn my lesson there, because a live stream, I think it sees that as like the same thing, a video. It's like putting 2 videos out at the same time, not helpful. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow's spooky season, it begins! I'm going to check in with you every day. I'm going to be constantly reading some horror books. Because every year I get excited, but then I get other things on my plate and I don't do it. But I'm going to do, how many urban fantasy books can I read in 24 hours? That's going to be a fun way to kick off the vibes of spooky season. I also want to do, how many horror books can I read in 24 hours? I have some certain like famous horror books that I'm going to read, like I'm going to get a little nap in and then read like overnight, like be reading at 2, 3 a.m. Maybe even force myself to sit outside. Ooh, it's going to be spooky. I can't wait. It's going to be fun and terrifying. That's why this is good. Like, even though you're not with me, I know you're going to be watching this, so it makes it feel like you're with me. So hopefully it's not like some lost footage where Google gets me or something. This may be the last episode of Beast Tale. That was dumb to say. Anyway, this is getting too long. I'm going to go read, write, all those things, and go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Beasties. Morning, Beasties. It is Wednesday morning, hump day! And it's got kids on the bus, off to school, got my morning stuff rolling, taken care of, and I'm just getting ready to get crack-a-lackin'. Got the question of the day out. I got a cover reveal for an awesome indie author, Nick Betts. Got to get that out. His books are gorgeous. I gotta get out his cover reveal for book 3, and get that made, and then I put out like my slideshow and post for my question today, but I gotta do my short, get that out. I think that's, I feel like there's one more thing I need to do for somebody. Oh boy. But anyway, I'm gonna work on that stuff. Just released the last Beast Tale. It's on a Wednesday, which is a bummer, and it's like 40 minutes. I gotta cut that way down. But anyway, I'm standing over here real quick to say good morning, and because I'm by my horror shelf, so I'm gonna look through it and decide what horror book I'm gonna read first. P.S. Here's where I stack up books that come in. These are all either review requests or books that indie authors sent me, and it's just fantastic. Freaking love it, guys. I love it. They're blocking some of my horror books. All right. So I got some sci-fi and my Firefly-esque books there, which Can't wait to do that vlog. See if any book actually is like Firefly. But here we go. So my horror books kind of start here. Got some Stephen Graham Jones, Alex Gressian. I really want to read Red Rabbit. Keith Rawson, I'm pumped to read. Some indie right here. I found Puppets Living in My Apartment. Walls by Ben Farthing. He's got some cool, fun little short books. I'm going to definitely read some of those. Drew J. Hayes, The Vampire Accountant. I want to read those. Bram, Slewfoot, and Krampus. That one's going to be Christmas time. House of Leaves, but Slewfoot, Bram, and House of Leaves, I've got vlog video ideas for those, so I'm not going to read those yet. These three, I've got a body horror video idea I'm going to do for those, but I could do Instance Around the House. Grady Hendrix, I really want to read some more of his stuff. Mr. Magic, and Justin Cronin's books I want to read, but Mr. Magic, there's some dark horror romance stuff there. We got some Riley Sager, Rounded Mouth you really want to read. Saka Izuki, Butter. So like kills her husband or kills people and puts them in her food or something. That might go with the body horror. I gotta look into that. Ooh, Witchstone might be a good place to start, guys. And then down here I got my Stephen King, Dean Koontz, some more horror. Ooh, Philip Fracassi, Boys in the Valley, but I want to read his new one that's coming out too. And then that's all Stephen King and his sons down there in the bottom. Definitely gonna be reading some King, but those are vlog video ideas. So there's some things I have vlog ideas for. Like I have all these different series. I'm gonna start doing a vlog video every week. Like try out a new author, or reading an author for the first time, or are this author's books any good? Is this book any good? So I got a lot of ideas for that. But then I'm just gonna be reading horror books all month long also. So after my kids got home from school, me and the wife took them on a little adventure. We were looking for some trails, but we decided to go to this Kings Mountain National Park by where we live, and they had this cool little village, this like old-fashioned setup village that's usually for field trips, but they have it open all the time, and you can just go in and walk around and check it out. So we decided to go do it because there was nobody there. As you can see here, very cool, like, you know, colonists, pioneer times. It was just cool to walk around and check everything out, read some of the little placards and historical stuff, and yeah, it was fun. They had a lot of cool stuff. Even the bathroom was kind of cool. I'm like, I just want to hang out in here. But it was a lot of fun. Then we walked on some trails around it, but they're a little too woodsy. What's up, beasties? I'm just grilling right now, grilling some chicken up to make some burrito bowls. So I put all the taco seasoning on the chicken, grill it up, then we make some burrito bowls, make some salsa, corn, rice, all the goodies, cilantro, one of my favorite things. So after school, me and the wife and kids went to that park place, which was pretty fun, but I didn't get a lot of time to read, which is expected when the wife's home. She wants help with things and wants to hang out. But I got all my stuff out earlier, and I have been reading this a little bit. Having David on tonight on Beast Friends Forever in a little while. And this is a prequel novella to his big chunky boy fantasy book that I want to read. And the story and the character in that, this tells the kind of their background, and he does it in an interesting way. It starts off with like a theater production, like a theater group and actors and everything, and they're getting ready to put on a show telling the story of the character and the events, like the background of them. So it's interesting. I want to finish this up tonight or tomorrow and see if it like leads into it, or if somehow the main character plays a role in it. It's just very interesting. I can't wait to talk to him about how he came up with that idea and stuff. But anyway, that's pretty cool. And I'm listening on audio to More Than a God War, which is the sequel to More Than a Vampire, J.R. Carell's More Than a Human series. And this is just as good. I love the humor. I love the characters. There's a new kind of sidekick character for our MC that I really like, and their banter's great. I'm still holding out hope that the end of the first book was a red herring, but I don't know. It's seeming like it might not be. It might just be sad. But we'll see. But I'm really digging it. It's fun. Our vampire MC is now working with the Asgardians, and it's pretty interesting to see him in that world. But I'll talk more about it once I finish it up and stuff, and I'm gonna have JR on the channel eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to grilling my chicken. Talk to you later. Editing beast here. Yeah, I recorded a nightly check-in on this night, but couldn't find it anywhere on my phone. I don't know how to do it. It's just gone forever. So all I really talked about was how I had a great time with David. We had a great chat and episode of Beast Friends Forever, and that I love his writing, love his books, and that you should check them out because he has a great writing style, and he's just a great dude. I had so much fun with him, and he's just a wonderful person. And I look forward to having him on again in the future, and I look forward to getting to his book because the novella is really good. I highly recommend his stuff and checking him out. Check out his website, all that stuff, and check out our chat if you didn't get a chance to. But after that, I just hung out, read a little bit, got all the post stuff out about the chat, and yeah, got the kids to bed and hit the hay. So that was about it. My dog's whining right now like a son of a gun. So Editing Beast out. Bring on those stats for Wednesday. Good morning, beasties. It is Thursday. Getting ready to go run some errands and go on a hike with the wife. She's off. Her schedule's wild. She can be busy and work like a million days in a row, and then all of a sudden have like 2 or 3 days off. And those are pretty much lost days of work for me because she wants to do stuff around the house or go on adventures, and I love it. But I'm like, man, I gotta treat this as work days, but it's fine. So anyway, I'll take some pictures and video of stuff we do, and I'll check in with you later. I got my question of the day out. I got an interview tonight with William Burkhart. Can't wait to chat with him, an awesome editor and author. And then I'm gonna try to get a little reading and writing done at some point today. I'm getting pretty pumped to get some writing really going and get it out there. But anyway, just wanted to check in. Happy Thursday. I'll talk to you soon. What's up, beasties? Ended up being a busy day. We went to try to go to this park that we wanted to check out the trails, but because of the government shutdown, we couldn't do it. Couldn't get in. It was blocked off. And then we were gonna park on like the grass on the side of the road and maybe just walk around the gate that was shut. But then we saw another car that did the same thing, and they had a ticket on their window. So I'm like, let's just go to a different trail. But then my wife had her heart set on that one, so she was kind of bummed. So we ended up just doing a little retail therapy. So we went thrifting. She loves to go thrifting for clothes and kitchenware and stuff like that. And I love to go thrifting for books. So we went to Goodwill, or Williams as we call it, and got some books. And then went to Ollie's, which some of you might know what that is, like a discount store. I didn't get any books there because they didn't have any that I really wanted, since I had already got some at Goodwill. I was like, I'll wait. But we got some pickleball paddles because we want to take that up. There's a court up the street. And then I needed a grill brush, so I got that. And she found a bunch of kitchenish stuff she'd been wanting. So it was a fun day, just hanging out with her and doing some shopping. Then got home, got the kids settled in with their snacks, and they're working on their homework. And I'm sitting outside listening to and watching the Tigers game, playing the Guardians. It's game 3 of the first round, so win and go on, lose and go home. So hoping they can pull it out here. But during breaks, I'm starting Coffin Moon. I decided to give this. I've really been wanting to read Keith Rawson, and have him on the channel. Hopefully, I'm going to reach out to him. But I'm going to restart reading some of his books. But I wanted to read this one first. It's new, just came out, nice and short. Vampire novel set during the 70s. Vietnam vet comes back. He's struggling, and then tragedy happens. He loses somebody he loves because of a vampire. And him and his adopted niece, who also has some struggles with the tragedy, they go across the country hunting down this vampire to get revenge. So it sounds awesome. So I can't wait to check it out. Let's go! Alright, beasties, so it is late Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. This week has flown by. I can't believe another week is done already. Daughter had soccer practice. That went great. She had a fun time. And then I had a live chat with William Burkhart. He is the editor of Dark Bloom by Molly McCobb, which I love. But he has a bunch of his own books too, and he's such a nice guy. It was so great to finally have him on. Sometimes life gets busy, and I was supposed to have him on quite a while ago. And hold on, I gotta get a little stand for these parts, because by the end of the day, I'm sick of holding them. So it's great to chat with him. He has a lot of cool books. I listened to some of his audiobook that he has for free on YouTube. Ooh, that reminds me, I gotta add that link in for him. Anyway, things you forget to do. I gotta add that into the description for our chat. But it was really funny. It's about a demon's the main character. It's first person, and he's breaking the fourth wall, talking to the reader, and then he's talking smack about the author, which is William. So it's just very funny. I want to finish it up and check out some of his other books. He's got one that's coming out. Just a really cool guy. I had a blast talking to him. So it was a great week of Beast Friends Forever. And it's going to get even cooler because an author and content creator that I just love, I think just seems like the nicest dude ever. I cannot wait to talk to him. P.L. Stewart, the author of Drowned Kingdom. I'm going to make that my focus in reading tonight and tomorrow, leading up to my chat with him, and see how far I can get in it. Tomorrow's big day, because I didn't get to do a bunch today. I have a cover reveal to do. I'll do my question of the day stuff. Got his live chat to get ready for, and I want to record my September wrap up, where I talk about what I read, pick my book of the month, and update everybody on channel stats for the month and all that. So I got to record that and edit that. So it's gonna be a busy day, catching up on things, and exciting. Get back to writing. I didn't write today because of it being busy, but and then today on the live chat, Senna from Library on Legs gifted 5 memberships to people, so I've got 7 YouTube channel members now, which is pretty cool. But she's so sweet, she gifted them the Beast level, which is level 2. So I had to look to see what that meant. So that involves member only polls and member only shorts. So I gotta make sure I record a short for those members and a poll just for them. So pretty exciting stuff. But anyway, I have a lot to do tomorrow. So I'm going to read a little and hit the hay, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk all about it. All right, have a good night, beasties. Well, actually, for you, it'll be have a good few seconds, because then it'll just keep going, and we'll be right back here. Good morning, beasties. Interesting morning. So last night, I got some things done around the house, read a little bit, and then I was just getting tired. So I'm like, all right, I need to listen to audiobooks. So I was listening to an audiobook, More Than a God War by J.R. Carrell. I'm almost done with it. I'll tell you why I didn't finish it last night in a second. So good, by the way. If you haven't read his books yet, you need to. Like I said in another video earlier in the week, those books, More Than a Vampire, More Than a God War, More Than a Gunslinger, which I'm going to read next, it has like that urban fantasy vibe, even though it's a little more like fantasy horror, supernatural, like set in the 1600s with like a vampire who is kind of a vampire hunter, which is cool. But it's kind of like a little bit like Blade, but Blade is actually funny. It's like Deadpool if Deadpool was Blade. Got the kids' stuff ready, cleaned up the kitchen, made sure everything was good, went to lay down and finished the book up. I'm like, I got like half an hour left. I'll just listen to it in bed. Well, that was a mistake because I fell asleep. And my alarms were set, but I guess, I don't know if my earbud died and it like didn't understand, so my volume was off. Maybe somehow my alarms didn't go off. Thank goodness my wife was working because if she was off, she doesn't set her alarm because I get the kids up in the morning and stuff. So her alarm went off, and she's like, "Oh, shouldn't you have already gotten Edith, our youngest, on the bus, and I'm like, oh. So I missed the bus. So then I had to take her, my youngest, to the drop-off line, which most of you know, drop-off lines are not fun. So that just set me back, and I got all the kids to school barely on time. My son was the last one to drop off, and I don't know if he made it in on time. He was walking in. There's a lot of kids walking in, but it was like 1 minute till the bell rings. So we're not going to do that again. No more going to sleep without my earbud out, or I'm not even going to lay in bed at night anymore and listen to an audiobook. I'll just read on the Kindle, and if I fall asleep then, it's not a big deal. I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm going to go take care of the cats, work out, clean up a couple things, and then I'll check back with you. I'll check back in with you, and we'll get rolling for the day. What's up, beasties? Just got done with an awesome live chat with P.L. Stewart. What an awesome guy. He's somebody that I've really just enjoyed watching his content on YouTube, watching him talk about books and writing. I've enjoyed talking to him on social media, and I'm just starting his books finally, and I love him. And he's just such a great guy. Does so much for people in the indie community, and overall just a great human being. And I'm so glad to have talked to him. Check out our chat if you haven't yet. It was a blast, and he's such a great guy, and I highly recommend his books. I'm reading book 1, and I am loving it. I cannot wait to dive back into it tonight. But yep, did that, and then it's homecoming here in this town I live in. Oh, there's PL's book right there. I didn't put it back in its spot yet. It's homecoming here, so we were gonna go, but my wife's working hospital shift, and one of my daughters wasn't feeling great, so me and the girls are staying home. I dropped my son off. He does sports photography, so he wanted to be there with his friends and to take some pictures. So I'm just hanging out. I'm probably gonna read. I might read a little on the porch because I can hear the announcer and the crowd and stuff, and it's kind of fun to listen to and hang out outside. It's a little chilly, so I probably will sit out there and read for a bit. I really want to read PL's book. I'll probably read that. Still reading more Velving by C.J. Switzer, loving that. And then I started, of course, Ashes of Man, loving that, and a horror book. I'm trying to get going on my horror reads before the month gets away from me. So I'm reading Coffin Moon, of course. You saw me talking about that the other day. Loving all of those. Right now, I'm getting ready to do some post-live chat stuff. I'll talk you through what I do just for fun so you can see what I do in a minute. But then I do need to record the rest of my Beast Tea Weekly fantasy news show so that I can have it out tomorrow at some point. So got a lot of work to do. I'm excited about it. Okay. I'll talk to you guys in a while. Hey, beasties. It is Saturday morning. Had a busy day so far already. I'm going to take these off because it's, yeah. Had a busy day so far. Had my daughter's soccer game bright and early, so I had to get her up and get her there. It was a lot of fun, as you can see in a picture here. We had a blast, and then came home, got everybody settled, and then recorded the rest of my Beast Tea Weekly. Gonna edit that while I watch the Michigan football game. Yeah, Michigan Star Wars shirt. Gonna watch that with my son and edit the video, get it out later today. But I'm gonna get to work so that I can watch the game because it started. Talk to you in a little bit. Good evening. It's me. It's Triple B. Let's spill that tea. What's up, beasties? Let's go. My Detroit Tigers just won. Up late watching this game. It went extra innings, 11 innings. It's been on for like 4 hours. But they just won in exciting fashion, so I'm pumped. And in between innings, I've been reading Coffin Moon by Keith Rossin. I think may have a new favorite author on tap. I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but I've always been interested in his books. I have all his books, and I just haven't gotten to them. I just had a feeling, that I was going to like his stuff from the blurbs and everything like that. And I'm only a few chapters into this, and man, it's good. Like his writing, I love it. I had to switch my phone around because my hand was hurting. I'm going to read some more and then go to bed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, beasties. What's up, beasties? So busy day. Sunday, a lot of time with the fam. Went to church, went grocery shopping, then watched the Lions, watched the Tigers. Lions won, Tigers did not. Disappointing. Read a little bit, and then I've been editing I'll show you, my Beast Tale that I'm gonna release tomorrow at some point. So just my final check-in. It was a good week, and hope you enjoyed this. I've been reading this, Coffin Moon by Keith Rosson. Did you see that? The cat just jumped up on the fridge and up onto the cabinets. Terrifying. I've been reading this. So good. Keith Rosson, I think, is going to become a favorite author of mine. I've got a few more of his books, and I can't wait to check them all out because this is so good. Slice of life, deep character work. Within the first paragraph, he made me care about the characters so much. And the slice of life made me care about them even more. And I know the whole point of the story is a vampire takes someone from the main character, and then him and his adopted daughter go on a revenge road trip to track down the vampire and get revenge. And I know it's coming, but now that I've read these first few chapters, and I love the characters and the family, I'm just like, can it just change? Can we just? I don't want the vampires anymore. No, I don't want the scaries. I just want this wholesome little slice of life family to find their way. But I know it's not what's going to happen. But the main character is a Vietnam vet. He's a recovering alcoholic. He's got PTSD. He wakes up with night terrors, and he's trying to just do right. And he's got a great marriage to the love of his life. They live in a little apartment above a bar that's ran by his in-laws, her parents. And he also helps run the bar, and he loves it. And even though he's a recovering alcoholic, he can resist because he just loves the work and the people. And his wife is like going to college and stuff. And then they adopted their niece because her sister passed away, and the girl's dad isn't in the picture. So they took her, but she's struggling and gets in fights at school. So just this dynamic, so much stuff going on. And I can just already see where the vampire's coming from, why it's going to be involved, and there's so much dread that he's building because you know what's coming, and you're like, no, and he just makes me care about these characters so much. So Keith Rosson, well done. Look for more of him on the channel because this is really good. So hopefully I'll read a little more of that tonight. But I'm going to get this done and hit the hay so I can get up early and get my kids to school. So I'll talk to you tomorrow, but really next week, because this wraps up this episode of Beast Tale. Now you'll see me back in the Beast Cave to kind of wrap things up. Take it away, future me. There you go. It was a fun week. I did notice that, as you saw in the stats, my reading and writing were down, and my content creation was not that much different than usual. So really need to dig into that. I think there were things going on in my life that made me a little more busy, but I got to get that figured out. My writing especially this week is going to be a main focus on just writing and getting Substack, my website, all those things ready to roll out next week. So look forward to more about that. Once I have it ready to go, I'll put out a video that explains where everything is, where my stuff is, how you can support me, and I'm pumped about that. It was a great week. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you've been watching, reading, what you've been doing. I look forward to hearing from you, and I always look forward to talking to you, Beasties. I appreciate you. This week on Friday, look for more information about it as we get closer, but it's going to be Beast Friends Forever, number 100. Can you believe it? In the coming weeks, I'll do kind of a celebration thing, celebrating getting over 100. and have former guests on and all that stuff. It'll be fun. But this Friday, my guest for number 100 of Beast Friend Forever is going to be you, Beasties, because you are what makes this thing happen. Your support means so much to me. Without you, this wouldn't exist. So Friday, I'm going to do an Ask Me Anything live with just you guys. Anyway, I hope you all had a good time. Hope you're having a great week. And I'll see you in the next one. And until I do, devour your TBRs. Be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see you, Beasties. I'm going to read a little of that before bed. I'm going to focus, make. I'm crazy, I know. More than a god, something. Frick. Definitely going to be reading Slew Fit. But anyway, I